just be lip gloss in your touch-up purse, you know, and maybe a little comb, a little brush, but you just want to have, and maybe a mirror, you know, just to look at yourself. The toiletry bag, you definitely need to have tissues, handkerchief, hand wipes, or some sort in your handbag. You can't be looking, some places don't have water, and you know, because of health and hygiene, we do want to have, it might not be as big as this, but it could be something that is basic to you. Have tissue, have hanky, have hand wipes, sanitizer in your bag. If you're anything
Janet,
like me, once in a while.
Janet, at this rate,
I love my sweets.
You will always carry a bag that size.
Absolutely not. I'm saying this because these are basic things. Depending on the size of your bag and what you really need for where you're going, you absolutely don't have to have all these things. This is way too much. This is the kitchen sink. So you have
this can't hold all those things you're mentioning. This can't hold all those things.
The straps will fall off. But basically, choose what you want to have in your bag. Choose what's important for you. Prioritize. You know, once in a while you want gums and your little sweets, you know. I bet you need some of this now.
Please, thank you.
And of course, you know, nowadays, this is the techie age, all right? And our phones go off so quickly. You might want to have a power bank. And I got a big one, I got a small one.
In your hand. Oh. My God. So this is becoming a suitcase.
Yes, because, you know, sometimes you can't get a place to charge your phone, but you have a charged up power bank. You know, you never can tell when you need some of these items. And of course, how do you keep your keys? Now, for me, I keep my keys in a little purse as well. So,
like
my
this
purse,
one?
Yep, no, that one over there. Ah. So, just in front of that bag, I have a little purse where I keep my keys. So I'm not looking for keys. And I'm telling you, I put my keys in a purse.
And turning the bag upside down.
Yeah, because sometimes you have keys, you're looking for your keys back, forth, under, inside, out, and you're like, where are my keys? But now, because I have a little purse, and I'll show you in a minute, that purse is so easy for me to find in my bag because I actually keep it in one corner. So I'm looking for my keys, I go straight to that corner. And I think the same thing should apply to your business cards. Know exactly where they are in your bag.
That is assuming, Janet, that you always put your keys in that particular wallet.
Well, actually, I don't even keep my keys in my handbag. I keep them in another bag. I might keep them in my computer bag. Because keys are heavy and they will weigh your bag down. I'm being realistic here. Now, they always say for ladies too, you never can tell. You always have to be well prepared. Sometimes the heat is too much. You need a bubble to tie your hair back, right? Or you need something else to hold that hair back. Or you never can tell. The wind is so much and you need some hair clips.
Pain.
But this is like...
Were you a girl now?
No. I was a brownie.
But, you know,
that's the beginning of it.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it's just good to have some of these things around.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. But then again, you know, it depends very much on how big your bag is, where you're going. So, for instance, you're going for 2 nights, a weekend trip or something like that. Quite a few of these things can fit in your little suitcase because they're basic things that you need, not necessarily in your handbag, right? And that's why I'm saying that don't put the kitchen sink in your handbag when you can put them in something else.
This is the kitchen sink right here.
Okay, I see some men carry some bags too. I see some men.
Ooh.
Sometimes I find a man carrying something like, I'm wondering...
Something like that?
A little bit feminine.
A little bit, I don't know. Sometimes it's just this cross bag, you know.
Okay. Well, you know the way things are going now, a lot of things are becoming unisex, all right? So, but I would say, like, you know, bags that you can put at your backpacks, for instance, they're unisex, right? Girls and guys use them as well. But this is strictly handbags for ladies. And I can't imagine a man carrying a bag like this.
Any of these.
Unless it's something that's got a very long strap would now be more for the male.
They call it fashion.
Ah, okay, I'm yet to see it. But there's one thing a woman should never ever leave home without, and like I mentioned earlier, it is your bag holder. All right, because they do say if you check and test your bag, research has shown us that your bag carries 400% more bacteria than the toilet seat, unfortunately. But then again, you see, this is nice to have. It's tucked in your bag somewhere. It's ready to use. Yeah. So you just put it around the table, and then let the bag hang from it, and, you know.
Okay, we'll go on a break. When we come back, we'll talk more about handbags and
what's in your bag.
Okay, so welcome back. Janet, I was asking where a few more things that can be very, very necessary.
Absolutely necessary. I think a woman should always have a very small, the type that you get in the hotel, sewing kit. You never know when something can bust or you might need it does happen to us all, right? A little sewing kit, you know, needle and thread. It's got some pins inside, maybe a button or two. That really does come in handy. Another thing that can really come in handy is a shawl. So sometimes you're wearing a very nice outfit, you find yourself sitting somewhere and oops, you really need to cover your legs. So sometimes a shawl. Now you don't necessarily have to have the shawl in the handbag. You could have the shawl, if you've driven, kept in the car or kept in another bag, but always have a shawl around you. You know, you never can tell. So sometimes, once again, if your zip bursts, your shawl comes to the remedy. Once in a while too, you might want to have a spare pair of earrings in your bag. You never can tell. Yes, it does.
Just in case.
Oh,
just
one will fall off.
Just in case. I'm finally like.
At this point, I give up.
Finally, I really have to say, how do you keep your keys? You know, when you're looking for a set of keys and you're digging down your bag, you can't find them. So I decided that I was going to find myself a little purse to put my keys in. I bet you can't guess how many keys are inside this little purse.
Let's see.
So there you go. This is how I did it. Voila. I have,
and you have colors.
I have about 7 to 8 keys in this one little purse, and I have all my keys with colored tops on them, so I know exactly which one belongs to which place. And it's so easy. It's so easy, and I don't have to be looking around. I just tuck it inside here like this.
But you also have to be careful having all of the keys in one place.
These are spare keys.
Okay.
These are extras. This is one set, and of course I've got 2 other sets as well. But this is easy for me to know where my keys are, and I keep it in one particular place. I'm not looking all over the place for my keys. But then again, you know, like Auntie said earlier, it depends on what kind of bag you're carrying. If I'm going out for a social function, less is more. I will basically just have my mobile phone, maybe a bank card. I'll have a little bit of cash and my business cards, and that's about it.
The one that I try to understand sometimes is that all those small purses that we hold for dinners, you know.
Yes. You
can hardly take your phone.
No, but that's to tell you that you don't need any of those things when you're going out for a social function. So long as you can fit your mobile phone inside, maybe a bank card, a little bit of cash, and your business card. That's basically all you need for a social function.
Okay.
Maybe some tissue as well. But then don't overload a social bag.
Okay, thank you so much for coming on this morning, Janet. It's been all about bags.
Yep. There you go. Handbag etiquette.
What's in your bag?
What's in your bag?
So check your bags, make sure you don't have the kitchen stuff.
Whatever you don't have, whatever you don't need in your bag now, this is the time to prune that bag and take all those things out and keep them in a more valuable place.
Okay. Etiquette coach Janet Adetu, thank you very much. It gets more and more amusing, doesn't it? I wonder what she's going to talk to us about next week. We'll see you in just a moment for the home stretch.